Okay. Good evening. How y'all doing? I'm late. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. That's it. Thank you all for tuning in. Karen Martin, good evening to you. Marcy C, good evening to you as well. Miss Williams, you are in the house. Good evening. Crazy P, she's always here. Where else would she be? Tammy, good evening to you. Veronica Vessel, good evening. Alicia is here. Keisha, how you doing, Keisha? Thank you for tuning in. Somebody from is that New York City? Good evening to you. Roy Jefferson is in the house. Good evening to you, sir. Robin Smith is in the house as well. And good evening to you. Miss Hot Pink. Good Lord, mighty Jesus. Miss Hot Pink is in the house from North Carolina. Good evening to you. Thank you for tuning in as well. Shirley, thank you for tuning in. Jess Tanya, hey girl, from Harlem. Good to have you in the house tonight. Houston, Texas, it's always a blessing to see you all supporting this show. Thank you kindly. LaJean, good evening to you. Thank you for tuning in as well. Trust no one. Oh, I like that. You know, I've been in meetings all day, and I think one of the last meetings, what I just came out of earlier, they brought that up to trust no one, and we don't. Especially with the Malia Davis case, we don't. We just don't. We don't. We've been played so many times. Certain information that we was speaking to people about, we learned that they was also relaying that information to officials in Houston, Texas, that they shouldn't have been doing. Lisa Robinson, good evening to you. Thank you for tuning in. You're always here. I see L. Brown from Houston, Texas. Thank you for being in the house as well. Sandy Miller from South Carolina. She's here. And Atlanta, Georgia is in the house. Rebecca McDonald. It has always been my dream to come to Atlanta, Georgia. This may sound crazy, but this is what I want to do. I've always wanted to own 7 McDonald's, and all of them would be in Atlanta, Georgia. It's probably too late for that because hell, I'm damn near 60, so it's too much work involved now to try to get it together. Good evening from Sacramento, California. Hey, sweetie, sweetie. Is it sweetie or sweaty flavored? Okay. I want to give you all a couple of announcements first, and then I'll tell you what we're going to speak about this evening. Trust no man but God. Amen to that. That's Crazy Pete. Amen to that. Houston loves you, Mr. Scott. Alicia, from my heart to yours, I humbly bow. Thank you kindly. Speaking of Houston, Texas, let me say this to you. And I know that we have police officers on the page from Houston, Texas. We know that they have fake Facebook pages set up watching me. We know that they come here with fake names, fake pictures, watching me. Well, let me tell you all something. You wouldn't be doing that shit if I was lying. I don't care who Darion is related to. I mean, not Darion. I don't care who Craig Davis is related to. on the police force, something don't bother me, because I know one thing: justice will be served. And if I feel that we cannot, and I do, that we cannot get justice for Malia Davis in Houston, Texas, then that case must move somewhere else, because I don't trust HPD. I know what's being said. I know that you all have really classified this as a cold case. I know more than you think I know, but what I told Malia Davis, I meant it. As long as I live, her story will never die. And that doesn't just mean me opening my damn mouth talking about Malia and posting pictures about Miss Malia. Spitting fire. That was my girl right there. Hey, 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 hey. Listen, I'm going to call you after the show, and I am available for the meet and greet Friday, but I'm going to call you after the show. Either you call me after the show and stuff. This lady here, they said Miss Jackson was a female version of me, but I think Spitting Fire is a female version of me, and she has the right damn name, Spitting Fire, because when she goes, she go. I mean, you ask her one question, boom! Goddamn volcano rolls. She's good at what she does. I recommend you watch her channel sometimes, as well as Hot Topic Spice. That woman stays extremely busy, but she has a large audience as well, and they talk about serious issues just like we do on this channel right here. Now, again, back to Malia Davis. As long as I live, her story will never die, and that goes past speaking about it on YouTube, Facebook, posting pictures. When y'all don't see me, heaven bagging me up. I'm always doing something about Malia. I'm always making phone calls. I'm always reading emails. The phone never stops ringing about Malia Davis, Malia Davis, Malia Davis. People from all over the world are calling about Malia Lynn Davis. And so, as I say often, this is nothing new. Kids get killed every day by their parents, by their step parents. But in God's own way, God's own timing, I believe God has allowed the world to see what happened to Malia Davis, because He's simply saying one thing, and it's quite simple. Every child is your child, regardless to if you gave birth to them or not. Every child is your child, and you've been missing the warning signs. And I want you to pay attention. I want you to pay attention. As much as I cuss, I still have a close relationship with God, believe it or not. And I'm going to speak and get justice for Malia if it's the last thing I do. There's nothing anyone can do to stop me but kill me. The case is cold, and it's not cold. That's why every time HPD says something and I know they lie, I call them out on it. I call them out. I let them know what I have. I don't care about them confirming this, saying, yes, we know about this bunch of lies. I don't believe shit they say. No, not a goddamn thing. As far as I'm concerned, every goddamn officer on the police force in Houston, Texas, a bunch of goddamn crooks, black, white, whatever, you're crooks. We said there's not, all police officers are not bad. I totally agree with that. But what I want to know, where are all the fucking good cops at when the bad cops are acting their ass? And when they find out these things, how come the good cops don't ever come and tell us? It's a cop on here somewhere. You answer it. Where you at? Somebody says it's buffing. Darion's next court date is coming up, supposed to be September the 16th. Common sense. Thank you. Yes, indeed, that is September the 16th. Darion Vince case will again try to be heard for his preliminary arrangement, I think. So we want to keep you all informed on that. Stay on Malia Davis case, Veronica. I promise you, I will. I love Malia. I was talking with her. I have a lady in Houston, Texas. Calls me just about every day. Hey, look, talking about Spice. She's in the house. You doing, Spice? Love you big time. And she called me her big brother. Very smart woman. She go hard. These two women I'm telling you about right now, they go hard. What is it? 54 Keys. They're good. There's another guy I listen to. I don't know his name, but I don't think he ever shows his face. And but he says something about it. I think the name of the show may be "I Got Your Ass" or something like that. I don't know. But the brother's good. Quickly, I got to send some shouts out to people. The Southern Oaks Nursing Home in Shreveport, Louisiana. The nurse staff there said they watch the show faithfully. They support the channel. So from my heart to yours, I thank you all kindly. To the nurses at the Southern Oaks Nursing Home in Shreveport, Louisiana. And I love you guys big time. Cynthia, I love you till all the rivers run dry and the stars and the moon fall from the sky. Okay. The lady I was talking about a little while ago. No, let me get to her last. Last time we did a live show was one day last week, I think. And I went off on somebody. I did. That's not none good. Talking about the police department. Okay. Crazy P says all Harris County do is reschedule. Well, we're gonna put a stop to that rescheduling shit. But I tell you why they keep rescheduling, because they absolutely have nothing on Darion Vance. Even with a charge, he has injury to a child. There's no way you can prove that. No. But if you can, then surely you should have Brittany Bowen's ass in jail right now, if only for neglect and child abandonment alone, because she said she knew what was going on, but she left the children with Darion Vance. So she has an open CPS case. It had been me. Turn your fat ass around. Put the handcuff. You knew about this, right? Okay, she'll have told us. Let's go. But I know about the powers that be. Now, last week, Sandy B, I hope you're here. I sent you an email today to call me. I don't know if you received it yet. I have to apologize to Sandy B because I don't know what she said last week, but I went off on her and asked her to get off my live feed. And she came right back and said, why do I have to leave? I support the show or something like that. And then I misunderstood what she said. And so I think I apologized that night. I'm not for sure. So that's why I'm publicly doing it tonight, because sometimes I'm wrong. I'm still teachable. She sent me an email, which really touched me. And she said, I don't know why I had to get off your live feed. I support you. And I made a promise to Sandy B that when we go back on air, that I was call up, hold your thought just a minute, that when we go back on air, that I would do a public apology, as well as I sent her an apology in an email. So Sandy B, I deeply, deeply apologize to you. I pray that you do not unsubscribe to this channel. When I'm wrong, I'm wrong. At that time, I was wrong, but sometimes I get it mixed up because I know we have so many Brittany Bowens and Craig Davis fans on this page with bullshit. And so whatever I said, I don't really remember. I deeply apologize. Hope you accept my apology for that. And I pray that you do not unsubscribe to this channel. I love you big time. Good evening, caller. You're live on the air. What's your name and what state are you calling from this evening?
I'm calling from Nashville, Tennessee, and my name is Angelique Woodson.
Miss Woodson, how are you?
How you doing? How was your holiday?
It was great. I got some much needed rest.
Okay.
That's about it.
I just had a birthday on Tuesday. I turned 49.
What the hell? Why you didn't call me? I would have came over.
I turned 49. God has been very good to me, and I almost lost my life in March of 2017. I had walking pneumonia, and I was sick for 2 months, but God is good.
Amen.
God is good.
Amen. Indeed, He is.
So I've been keep you in my prayers, and I still praying for Malia. I think about her every day, and I feel so sorry for her.
Mm-hmm.
And when I get the opportunity, I am going to make some money towards your page. But God is good. I'm really sorry that she lost her life. She's a very pretty little girl. Very pretty. Indeed,
indeed. And I deeply thank you for calling in. I thank you for supporting the channel, whether you're able to donate right now or not. You watching the channel, sharing the videos is good enough for me, and I thank you for that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I haven't forgot about you. I watch your channel daily, every day.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people look at my Facebook and say, you look very young for your age. And I said, I hear that every time someone turn around.
Well, I don't. Okay, well, listen, I can't give an amen to that because I don't know how you look. And so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say you don't. I'm going to say you look about 72 until I see a picture.
Yeah, all my pictures on my Facebook under my name, Angelique Woodson.
Angelique Woodson. I will be going on your page, Miss Woodson.
Excuse me?
I will be going on your page.
Okay, yeah, okay, well, it's fine. Yeah, I'm going to see who you're talking to, because I am a real person.
Okay.
But I have been praying for Malia, and I'm really, really sorry about her life, but I really, again, and I try not to curse a lot, because I do have a little boy, and I don't want to repeat, but I will say again,
yes, ma'am,
that I am a young lady, I'm a woman, and I do a lot of cussing, but I like your child, like you expressing yourself, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But I think that the mom should already be in jail.
Exactly.
I just can't figure that out.
Exactly. Exactly.
I don't think anything is going to happen, Mrs. Scott, until you go to Texas.
I promise you.
Nothing's going to happen.
Yeah. And listen, I promise you, I'm coming. I'm coming. I am. I'm coming because I feel a need to come. I'm not saying that I'm going to be Malia Davis' lifeline on earth, but I am coming to raise some hell. If they meet with us, then they meet with us. If they say no, then okay, I will make it public that we emailed them, we called them, and incidentally, we've sent them several emails. Nobody has responded to them yet, and I don't think they're going to, but we will make an effort to speak with them and invite them to the forum that we're going to have. And I just want them to be quiet and listen to what the people are saying about the case and where they think the case is going. Okay, if
I never saw a man on television that was so yummy, candy with a mother and a daughter. You see news all the time and people get killed, but I never saw a family yummy, and smiling, gilly with a 3 times shell. I've never saw that before.
I know. It's amazing. You know, it's a lot of twists and turns here and stuff. But again, Ms. Woodson, I thank you for calling in to tonight's show, and I hope and pray that you enjoy the rest of the show.
I will. But when are you going to Texas? When is this? Will it happen before January, you think, or 2019, you think?
I promise you, I've probably been in Houston, Texas about 8 times by then. We're coming.
Oh, okay.
We are coming.
Yeah, well, I hope you do get there, because I think something will happen. If somebody's not being truthful and no one's trying to watch anybody else, and it doesn't make any sense.
Okay. All right, Ms. Woodson. Thank you so much.
You too.
Okay,
bye-bye. God bless.
You too. Thank. I'm gonna go into something that you tell Jason Reed, suck out of my asshole until you get booted, motherfucking drunk. I don't give a fuck about you, HPD. I don't give a fuck about the goddamn FBI. I'm the law and order, this goddamn bitch. Last time I checked, I run this shit, not you. Bitch, record it and show it to your mammy. Fuck you. I don't give a fuck about the goddamn FBI. You recording why? Because all of you fucking goddamn crooks. I'm not who you think I am. I'm not that man, but I go there with your ass. Now record this for the FBI and your mammy. And suck out my asshole till you get booty drunk. Bitch, you don't put no fear in me. I don't know who you are. You don't know who I am. You just have no earthly fucking idea. I'm not politically correct. I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say. Fuck you and fuck the FBI in Houston, Texas. What y'all motherfuckers should be doing is putting goddamn handcuffs on Brittany Bowen's goddamn nasty low down cocksucking existing just to be existing backwards build elephant body looking bitch. That bitch killed her goddamn child and y'all out here bullshit. Bullshit. If I wasn't telling the goddamn truth, you motherfuckers wouldn't be recording. Kiss my ass, bitch. I don't give a fuck. Report that. Bing! Checkmate. Yahtzee. No. Bingo, bitch. Okay. I'm not the one. There's a friend of mine in Houston, Texas. Mr. Lewis, I'm sure he's watching right now. As always, I thank you deeply for supporting the show. Him and his wife both watch the show faithfully. They support the show, and I appreciate that from you guys. His wife tells me that he asks her nightly, "Is Mr. Scott coming on tonight?" She said, "Yeah." He sits up and he's ready for the show. And so again, I appreciate that. I love you big time, and I will see you all very soon. And with that note, there's a lady, his wife, to be exact. We talk regular. Um, I'm laughing at what Miss Jackson said. I think it's Bronita Jackson says, and there you have it. Hello. Somebody said I'm screaming, laughing. Okay, here's the thing. Here's what she said. Now, I don't want nobody to comment right now. Don't, for the next 2 minutes, don't do nothing. Just don't, hold your thought. Don't comment or nothing. Because I need you to just listen to what I'm about to say. Don't comment, please. Don't. She said, Mr. Scott, I need the women. I need the mothers. So, Mr. Scott, I need the mothers in Houston, Texas. Listen to me good. I need the mothers in Houston, Texas to flood the streets of Houston, Texas, representing Malia Davis. Totally, and then some in agreement with this. The date hadn't been set. Within the next few days, we're going to set that date. This lady is asking for all the mothers to flood the streets of Houston, Texas. I totally agree with that. There will be no, we thought about you have to have security. There'll be male security. Nothing. All females. All mothers. But I also told her this. Good evening, Kelly. Be mindful that a woman did not have to necessarily give birth to a child to be considered a mother. And I know you all know what I'm saying. So listen. She wants the streets of Houston, Texas flooded with mothers representing Malia Davis. All this does is draw national attention to what's going on and what's not going on and what should be going on with HPD. So I'm begging you all, if you're in Houston, Texas, or if you want to get to Houston, Texas for this event, to please do it. Malia Davis is counting on us. And we're not going to do a story tonight. We've got another story we're going into, but that's the way it went this evening. Let the city of Houston know one thing. You're not asleep. You're not walking around with your eyes open, sleep. You're not. God works in mysterious ways. God said, well, I'm going to use Malia. You can either be a willing vessel or an unwilling vessel, or just be used by God. Whenever God gets ready to do what it is that he do, whether you're in agreement with it or not, or whether you know about it, God's going to do. He had nothing to do with the evil act now, but he got tired. And when they was doing what they was doing to Malia, and she's fighting, resisting, crying, wondering why, and God just simply looked down and said, Malia, come on. He took her up. And when God got tired, that's when Malia Davis got rest. Don't be afraid of the powers that be. Things don't get turned around with cowards. Sometimes in order to get some peace, you're going to have to raise some hell. Ms. Owens, we have not set the date yet, but we will, and we will publicly announce that. What's up, welfare gang? I'm out of that one. Okay. So if you are in agreement with what I just said, I'm gonna ask you to do something now, because I know the young lady that is putting this together is watching the show tonight. So if you are in agreement with what I just said you want you all to do, I just want you to hit the like button. That's all I'm going to ask tonight. Just hit, it's 32 likes now. I don't know how many is on the live feed right now, but if you are in agreement with mothers saturating the streets of Houston, Texas, to say, let me tell you something, it's not over. It's bigger than Malia Davis now. And I'll be damned if we sit back and let y'all hold us hostage in our own damn town and we pay y'all salary and you won't do what we want you to do. Fuck the powers that be. I don't give a fuck if they daddy work on the goddamn police department. Your bitch ass got to go too. And I mean that. I mean that. In it, I wonder about motherfuckers that stand in the way of justice for Malia Davis. You got to have a fucked up mind too, just like them. Derek Davis and Brittany, you got nothing but witches and fucking demons in the whole goddamn family. Witches and demons. It's up to 51. Hit the like button, please. Hit the like button. Nothing but witches and fucking demons. Witches and demons. There, Craig Davis. Darian told me I couldn't get my child. Chest flu, blah, 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 whatever. Okay. She comes up missing. Now you want questions from Darian Vince. Here's what, little sissy bitch. You should have been asking questions that day. You said he told your ass you couldn't come in there and see your daughter, and she wasn't coming out. You wasn't man enough to ask no goddamn questions then. Bitch, you don't get no answers now. Or do you already know the answers? Because I heard you say that. You know what happened. And I'm quite goddamn sure you do. This is not fact. This is my opinion. It's not a fact. This is my opinion. I'm not trying to pass it off as a fact either. But I wonder sometimes when they talk about Darian Vince molesting Malia Davis, was Brittany really talking about Craig Davis, bitch, fucking freaky ass? Because she never seems happy with him, the biological dad that didn't go get his daughter out the house. Now he walking the streets, he won't answer. Bitch, please kill your goddamn self too. All of y'all some sick motherfuckers. The whole fucking family sick. It's a generational curse. You motherfuckers fucked up and don't know. Now you want some answers. No, let me ask the questions, bitch. You want answers. For what? You didn't give a fuck about her. You want to go see her. When CPS took her, you didn't go see her. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. You can't control my mind. 2019. 1819. They told us to shut up. We had to. 2019. Eddie Mays boy want to talk to his job follower. Tweet that. Now, again, thank you all for hitting the like button, and we will let you all know when this thing is going to take place. And what we may do shortly after that, we may have a date for fathers to come out and flood the streets of Houston, Texas. Vision says, "Thank you, Mr. Scott. Greg is a weirdo. He damn sure is. He damn sure is." Somebody sent me a video the other day. I guess he was at work and he was eating. Food in his mouth and he's eating. He's just eating. And he's talking about the ingredients or whatever the fuck he was eating. He said, "You don't damn, I get to eat healthy. Let me run." Do you know his daughter dead? And then the lady that sent the video, she asked him about Malia Davis. Pause the video. Pause the video. Pause the video. You some evil motherfuckers. You some evil motherfuckers. Evil. All of you are some evil bastards. Tracy. I'm trying to make sure I got all the announcements out before we get into tonight's show. Again, Malia Davis, I love you, and as long as I live, your story will never die. And I thank you all for y'all continued support in the Malia Davis case. Crazy Piece said, Craig show slow, something like that. I see. Okay, it's dysfunction. Yeah, the whole fucking family is dysfunction. This is where we're going tonight. Last year, last year, I think. It's in Texas. It's in Dallas, Texas. And Shamika Williams said, "Yeah, I saw that." And I didn't know what happened until a friend of mine from Louisiana called. He said, "Man, what the hell's going on in Dallas, Texas?" I said, "I don't know. What you know, I don't know." He said, a white police officer just killed a black man. I said, yeah. He said, let me call you back. And we got to digging. And here's what we found. We found that there was a white female police officer who had been on the Dallas Police Department for about 5 years. This white female police officer had worked a double. They said she worked 12 hours. Stay with me. Then they come back. No. 15 hours. All right, okay, we're right with that. If you don't know who I'm talking about now, it's Amber Gaia. Amber Gaia committed a home invasion. She should have been charged with home invasion. She went into the apartment of Bachman Jean. Bachman Jean, apartment. Shot twice. She killed him. Unarmed. He had a license to carry a firearm, but he was unarmed. I think they said he might have been watching the game or something and eating a bowl of cereal or something, but the last meal they saw that was there. And she killed him. Well, we want to know how it happened. Amber Gaia says, I was tired. I was confused. Dallas Police Department, especially Chief, I think her name was Renee Hall. She said, yeah, she was tired. She worked a long shift. So that's why she was confused. Okay, so what happened, Mr. Scott? Well, she was so confused when she got off work that night at 10 p.m. that she mistaken someone else's apartment for her own apartment. I got to sip my damn tea. This is gonna get good. Since you're recording, did you record me drinking my goddamn tea? Anyway, she said she thought his apartment was her apartment. Well, she couldn't get in. It has the electronic locks. You got to have where's my thing here? You got to have a key to get in there. It's gone somewhere. Anyway, if you put your key in and it's not your apartment, you won't get in. It's like going to a hotel. Basically the same thing. The door has springs on it. They automatically shut once you open it. She said, I was tired. I couldn't get in. Well, you couldn't get in because you stuck the key in there, the electronic key. You couldn't get in, Amber, because that's not your apartment. Now, to me, drunk, tired, confused, me, that would be one of my signs that this ain't my apartment. Another sign would be all the doors look alike, but they also have lights with numbers. That's another sign that this ain't mine. Oh, there's an oval-shaped red, bright red mat in front of this door that I now know for certain this ain't mine. This is not mine. He had the only oval-shaped, bright red mat. The only one with flowers sitting down. The only one. That's his shit. You can't confuse that. You can't. Yeah, it happens. Okay, let's go back. She ends her shift. Watch what she do. She retrieves her belongings. She gets all of her belongings. A Powers, she's a murderer. Exactly. Bingo. She gets all of her belongings. She gets into the right. She gets into the right vehicle, right? She don't get confused as to where her apartments are at. She knows exactly where Southside Flats apartments are located, not too far from where she works, the police department. And she makes it there in time. Well, sometime between the time she got there and she put the damn signal on to turn up in the garage, she fucks up and get on the wrong floor. Parks her vehicle on the wrong floor. One's up, one's down. That's when she became confused. No, y'all lying. I promise you, that's not how that happens. It doesn't happen like that. I swear to God, it's impossible. Sandy B, I accept your apology. I love your show. I'm so glad you're here, Sandy, because that really bothers me. I love you big time. And again, I apologize. She just accepted my apology. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you, big time. Now watch this. If I'm confused coming home, here's what probably would have worked for me and most of the public. There go the head boss in charge. Hey, Jackie. If she had left the police station and she went to the wrong set of apartments, then I may have some doubt still, but I'm probably more prone to believe this now because she went to a whole different set of apartments from where she lived. I can buy that. I buy that. She wasn't that goddamn confused. She made it. She knew exactly where she lived. But when she put the signal on, here comes goddamn confusion. Bitch, please. It don't make any earthly sense. It doesn't make any earthly damn sense whatsoever. And somebody has just interrupted my feed. Hold up. Okay. I'm sorry. Here's what the neighbors said. The neighbors said they could hear Amber Gaia outside their apartment. Open the door! Open the door! Open the door! So was she saying it in police language? No. She was saying it as if either A, she lived there, or B, she knew the person that lived there, that they personally knew one another, because even though she was in uniform, she was off duty, but it wasn't police language. Okay, well, Amber Gaia, if you live in another apartment by your lonesome, who in the fuck are you talking to when you say, open the door, open the door, open the door? Yes, she has been charged. She's been charged with homicide. Someone said she hasn't been charged with anything. Yeah, she has. She has been charged with murder. Wake up. This your apartment, right? Yeah. Well, who in the fuck in there? Who you live with? By myself. Well, who in the fuck are you talking to trying to get to open the door to come out? That's another red flag. Okay. Now watch this. It gets better. I finally put the key in there. Her story changed like about 20 times. I finally stuck my key in there. And it opened. Bull goddamn shit. That's fucking impossible. Your card does not grant you access to another person's apartment. What the fuck? No. I'm wrong. I'm confusion. Go ahead. What's this story? When I got there, the door was ajar. Somebody had went in and left it open. Bullshit. It's got spring. Bam. It automatically closes. You got another one up your goddamn sleeve. Put out another goddamn rabbit that's gonna die. Don't make any sense. Don't make any goddamn sense. And it's rare that a police officer get convicted of murder, especially when the officer in question is white and the victim is a Negro. Very rare. Very rare. From day one, this story had law enforcement cover up. Law enforcement cover up. Now, when she got in the apartment, it was pitch dark. Is that the way you normally leave your apartment, Emma? No, sometimes I don't. Sometimes, no. So when you went in, the door was ajar. We're gonna roll with that. Was lights on? No, it was pitch dark. I couldn't see nothing. Huh? You couldn't see nothing. Well, who in the fuck were you shooting at? I saw his figure in the dark. I ordered him to do this. I ordered him to do that. He don't have to do a goddamn thing. Motherfucker, you in his shit. You don't give him no goddamn orders. He tell your ass to sit. Get the fuck out. Who the fuck are you? He didn't heed to my commands. Bitch, please, you was off duty. He didn't have to heed to him. That's his shit that you in. You don't realize that's not your apartment until you shoot him in the chest. And what happened then? I flipped the light switch on and said, oh Lord, this ain't my mercy, man. I killed a nigga. Let me tell you something. I hate the way some white folks treat us. I hate the way some white folks see us. They think we're all fucking dumb. They think we're all fucking dumb. That you can piss on our backs and they're going to tell you it's raining and we fucking believe it. What if he was deaf, Daddy Lolo? Dad, Lolo, I don't mean no disrespect to you, but I don't give a fuck if he didn't have no tongue, if he didn't have a nose, if he didn't have no goddamn ears or no goddamn eyes. That woman, Amber Guyton, committed a home invasion. That's one. And then she murdered a black man in the comfort of his own goddamn home. Why did she kill him? Just because he was black and nearby. If you think I believe a story about Amber Guyton being confused to what apartment she lives in, okay, I believe that bullshit. Like I don't believe the Grand Wizard of the Ku Klux Klan has a dream of his white daughter saying, I do to a black man. Bitch, try something else. That card ain't gonna work tonight. It's just not gonna work. And then you got the nigger cop. Renee Hall. Dallas, Texas. Fire that bitch. She gotta go. Chief Hall, she gotta go. Huh? I know goddamn well you heard me, Chief. She got to fucking go. She come back before the meeting. Well, I was gonna go ahead and fire her, but I am prohibited from firing any police officer. I can't do it. I want to, but I can't do it because it says it right here in black and white. Page 16, clause 5. I thought she was a pretty black woman until she said that. I saw her in a different goddamn light. This motherfucker sat right there, stood right there before mics and fucking cameras and told a goddamn motherfucking lie. You got a motherfucking goddamn job where you in charge, you can hire, but you can't fire? Are you really? It didn't take long for the media and others get to digging. She just lied. She told a bald fucking face lie. She lied. Law enforcement cover up. The black guy come out. I knew immediately that this wasn't just another officer involved shooting. That's all the black guy said. And he left. Just like Houdini, boom, gone. He knew something. I watched Emma Gaia pace the top of that floor on her cell phone. She paced it backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. She's hysterical. And I'm like, why in the fuck is she walking backwards and forwards? And most importantly, who is she talking to on the cell phone? And why is she in a state of hysterical when she's a police officer shooting people and killing people comes with a fucking job? Who's she talking to? Should she have even been on the phone? Fuck no. She's part of a crime. No. No. If that had been an average civilian, give me the phone. You can't use that. You can't use it. Take this in, put that up for evidence. Who was she talking to? And what was she telling them? Amber Gaia, I would say she tell more goddamn lies than Donald Trump, but I would be lying. But she's probably right there, neck to neck with it. Watch this. Here's what her defense team is arguing. Here's what they're going to argue. It was justifiable homicide. Well, I want to be there for those hearings. I don't know. Maybe it was justifiable homicide. I mean, no, Emma Gaia is not in police custody. Emma Gaia is not in police custody. She's not. I want you all to believe everything that the media puts out. I don't give a damn if the chief of police comes and says she's in our custody. Bullshit. I mean, she's not. They let, and I lost my train of thought. They let Emma Gaia in the wee hours of the morning. They let her move her shit out of the apartment. They never searched her apartment. Never did. They never searched her apartment. She was allowed to leave. She also, while they played cat and mouse with us about the Texas Rangers coming in, give her an extra 72 hours to come up with the goddamn bond money so she can bond straight out. That's unfair. So eventually, she was terminated. Chief Renee Hall, her ass should have been terminated as well, and they should give her, she should go seek for a job at Dollar General. She's not a good cop. She's not a good cop. The defense said is we're gonna argue justifiable homicide. That's all I know right now. I want to see how this is going to turn out. But now watch this. They also wanted the judge to grant a change of venue. Amber Gaia, it is impossible. No, I didn't know you didn't mean anything. I'm loud sometimes. Just be cool. Amber Gaia shot a man, justifiable homicide in his own home. In his own home. She should be charged with home invasion. She don't get that. She gets murdered. We need to get it out of Dallas, Texas. You worrying about Amber Gaia not getting a fair trial? Well, let me ask you this. Do you know that Botman Jean didn't have a trial either? She walked in and just executed it. I don't think that was fair. I'm a firm believer that, to a degree, wherever your ass fuck up at, wherever you commit the crime at, that's where we try your ass at. It's just as simple as that. But like I said, to a degree, I have no pity for Amber Gaia. She said some ugly things about him. Her mother said some ugly things about him. This man didn't have a criminal history. He didn't. Now, Yvonne said they searched the victim's apartment. You're going right where I'm at. There were 5 search warrants, 5 warrants issued. 5 warrants. 5 warrants was issued pertaining to this case. Again, get to the warrants. The defense team, we only moved out of Dallas, Texas. Judge Tammy Kemp says that she would not decide whether a new location was warranted once the process of questioning prospective jurors is completed, or it becomes apparent during the interviews that a fair and impartial jury cannot be selected in Dallas, Texas. Again, convicting a police officer, a white police officer, of murder of a black individual is very rare. Very rare. 5 warrants were issued. Police searched the apartment of Bachman Jean. Allegedly, they found weed. Found some other things. I don't give a fuck if they found 200 pounds of cocaine. That don't have a goddamn thing to do with the case. Now, I want you all to watch what's going on with the warrants. And I want you to see how diabolical police departments can be. They always abuse their authority. They protect and serve their very own. They protect and serve their very own. I've always believed no police department on the planet should be able to sit there and investigate their own. That's just not fair. That's not fair. That's not fair at all. I'm investigating my very own. Unless you just one of them cops that don't give a fuck about, you trailer park, your ass going. Other than that, fuck him, just another dead nigga. And that's it. Now, the warrants allowed the warrants that were signed allowed the investigators to remove the front door of Guyer's apartment, the front door of Jean's apartment, the locks, and it also allowed them to download data from each one of those doors. The third warrant allowed investigators to enter into Bachman Jean's apartment. He was a victim, right? Was he? He was a victim. Okay, yeah, I think he was a victim. Okay. The fourth warrant said that they would be allowed to obtain video surveillance footage from the apartments. Now, you go on down. The other warrant says that investigators were allowed to obtain all communications related to that incident, logs from 9 p.m. that night until 11 p.m. that night. Remember, Amagaya got off at 10 o'clock and headed home, but she mistaken being Bachman Jean's apartment for hers. The Dallas Police Department has always been crooked, just like Houston. Always been crooked. This Friday, jury selection is scheduled to begin. Incidentally, it would be 1 year this Friday since Bachman Jean was inside his own apartment, lost his life. And it's bad enough Amber Gaia is lying, but you have people within the police department is lying for her and protecting her. Now, I don't know if you saw what went through social news feeds today through Facebook and uh, other social media accounts, but here's what they said. The Dallas Police Department, last week, top brass, we never heard about the toxicology report. This is AD. We've always wondered about that. We never heard anything. Or if it did, I missed it. Somebody said, I love your video you posted today. Thank you kindly. Thank you. That, was never brought back up. Now, top brass sent down some orders last week. Here's what they said. No officers will be given any additional time off until the Amber Gaia's trial has come to its end. Okay, big deal. That's it. Somebody don't like the overtime. No, it's just a big deal. It's a hidden agenda. It's a hidden agenda. The hidden agenda is simple. The Dallas Police Department, quote me on this, the Dallas Police Department is gearing up to be ready for Amber Gaia's acquittal. They know she's going to win. They know this beyond a shadow of a doubt. Amber Gaia would not be convicted for killing that nigga. And I'm getting my men and women ready for you niggas that's going to come out here and want to ride. We got something for your ass. Well, it didn't stop there. Boom! Come another order from top brass. Get your uniforms ready. Extra uniforms, gas masks, extra gas masks, helmets, extra helmets, and all the gear you need. Triple that shit. Sound like y'all getting ready to go to war. They know what's going to happen. Their hand been exposed. We are gearing up for an acquittal. I don't know how. This woman entered into this man's home. Her key didn't fit. The door was not ajar. It slams automatically. Come on, y'all don't rent to hotels. When you open that damn door, if you don't get in there fast enough, but she says it was open. So was it open? Was it ajar? Or did somebody let you in? Or did your car let you in? Because we got several different goddamn stories, Amber Gaia. Do you know which is the fucking truth? None of them. None of them. They allowed Amber Gaia to move all her stuff out of her apartment, which should not have been so, because it might have been some damaging information in there that would have hung her white pale ass. Now, with all the search warrants, here's what I'm lost at, and I'm pissed off. Why y'all never searched Amber Gaia's apartment, but you searched the victim's apartment? Why? He didn't do shit wrong besides wake up being black. Are you trying to flip this switch and say, I guess you are, because your defense is justifiable homicide? He didn't pull a gun on him. If he did, he would have been in his right. Amber Gaia was not fucking confused. She had already complained about his music being loud. Some said it might have been fucking. I don't know. But here's what I do know. That we got another white cop that has been told, we got to go through this here. You're going to be back on the force. We had to fire you, blah, 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 but we got you. We got you. We stand behind you. How in the fuck can anyone with a good heart, how in the fuck can anyone who has taken an oath to uphold the law now break the law? How? Just because it's legal don't always mean it's right. They're gearing up for an acquittal. So Dallas, Texas, y'all better get ready. The trial, the jury selection starts this Friday, and they might decide they need to move it. I don't think they should. Where she fucked up at is where her little pale ass should fucking be tried at. This man was in his own apartment. If I'm in a car, you execute my ass. If I'm in a store, you execute me. Now I'm in my own home, door locked, and you come in and you execute my black ass, and you have the audacity to say it's justifiable homicide. This bitch did a home invasion, brother. Come on, goddamn justifiable homicide. But Amber Guyger is being given special treatment. And it pisses me the fuck off. Not only does that piss me off, some niggas piss me off. There's niggas and there are black people. Y'all hear me say this all the time. There's niggas and there are black people. Niggas would rather be, as my good friend Robert R. Thomas Jr. from the Real News Behind the News would always say, niggas would rather be entertained any day of the week than informed. That's niggas. Black people know it's a problem. But until niggas know we got a problem in this country, won't shit change. This woman executed this man. I don't give a fuck what they found in there. But truth be told, they didn't find shit. They lied. They lied. Somebody said, what would happen if the roles had been reversed? Well, we all know the answer to that. His ass would be somewhere in some Texas penitentiary filing a goddamn appeal. No one, quote me on this here, tell the FBI I said this here, whoever that bitch was. No one is above the law. Surprisingly, that includes the FBI, the CIA, the police department, the city marshal's office, any goddamn body. No one is above the law, not even a goddamn law. It's as simple as that. Black people, stop sleeping with your fucking eyes open. Wake up and realize what's happening. They're executing your ass just for being black and nearby. But it don't bother some of y'all because it didn't land on your fucking doorsteps. But every time an injustice is inflicted upon a black person and we don't do a goddamn thing about it, it leaves the door open for other injustices to come on in and have its perfect fucking way. Instead of being, you got to learn to be proactive. You got to get the police backed up into a fucking corner to where before they pull a goddamn taser out, they think twice that we coming for their ass. If it ain't right, we're coming to get it right. Bottom goddamn line. We ain't coming because that we're going to make trouble. We're coming because there is trouble. This bitch, Amber Guyger, the white pale bitch, executed Bachman Jean in his own apartment. Anybody believe her goddamn story is a fool with a serious problem. Bonnie Fife wouldn't believe that fucking bullshit. What is it? You got temporary amnesia. She comes up with a new one. Temporary girlfriend, y'all. I don't like it because we're still being treated like we're 3/5 of a human. They don't give a fuck about us. Thank you, Miss Williams. They don't give a fuck about us. Before Michael Jackson died, Michael Jackson told you. But some of y'all was too goddamn busy. Like, that's got a nice beat. Yeah. But he was telling you something. And you missed it because of the fucking beat. Got a nice beat. But you didn't know what he was really saying. He was sending you out a subliminal message. And you didn't catch it. We did. It's us against them. It's us against them. Niggas will not march, will not attend a meeting, will not go to the courthouse, will not confront the police, will not confront the DA for one reason only. I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to go to jail. But you know what that same nigga will do? He will go out that door the next day and deliberately commit a crime and his ass go to jail. If I don't say nothing else tonight, I just preached on that. Pay close attention to the Amber Gaia case. You have to let Dallas police know watching you. And we just can't keep letting y'all execute our people and get away with it. I don't give a fuck if our girls are dressed like hoes. I don't give a fuck if our boys dress like thugs. I don't give a fuck. Whatever they dress like, whatever they are, guess what? Those are ours. Those are ours. And you may not give a fuck about it, but we do. And we got to start attacking the goddamn system. It's not enough to march. As my brother Timberlake said, white folks don't give a fuck about you going to Walmart buying a goddamn white poster board and a $1.59 permanent black marker, putting on the goddamn thing, no justice, no peace. And the white man saying, oh, there's going to be some goddamn peace. There's going to be some goddamn peace. That sign and shit worked back then. We need a new approach to the injustices that blacks are receiving in this this day and age. What worked back then, it no longer works today. You need a new approach. You need a new approach. It's simple as that. Don't let them tell you anything and you believe it. The police language, I feared for my life. Police language, I thought he had a gun. You some scary motherfuckers. You some scary motherfuckers. But they write the police report up. It's always going to be written in the favor of the officer. Now let's talk about the jury before we get out of here. Let's talk about those that will be there to hear this case. Whose words will matter in the beginning and the end. The jury, 9 times out of 10, will not convict Amber Gaia. Good evening, SP News. I didn't know you was in the house. Thank you so much. We received your donation, and from our hearts to yours, we thank you dearly. We owe you big time. The jury is going to look at a cop like this, especially a white cop. Now watch this. Heaven bag me up. This is how jurors are going to see Amber Gaia. In their mind, they don't see Amber Gaia, the civilian now. They see Officer Amber Gaia. And so since that's the way they see her, here's what enters into their mind. I can't convict this woman. She protects us. Surely he did something. They ain't telling the whole story. I just can't convict her. I can't either. It's hard to get jurors to convict killer cops. It's hard to get prosecutors to prosecute killer cops. And when prosecutors don't want to prosecute and all the evidence of a homicide is there, with the exception of justifiable, you just got the word homicide, those prosecutors must release those seats. They must release those seats. They must. Everybody is somebody's child. You got to let America know we care. We're not scared. We're not our ancestors. We're not going to shut the fuck up. I'm not going to be silent. I'm not going to go on my knees and pray. I don't have time for all that. While you're on your goddamn knees praying, another black man just lost his life at the hands of a white police officer. You think if you just pray, that's going to fix everything. It doesn't work like that. History will always be your best teacher. History will always be your best teacher. So if you look back, and I'm not saying prayer don't work, because I pray, I believe in prayer, but watch this here, faith without works is dead. So if you look back in history at what has been working and what hasn't been working, surely you know praying ain't getting. And sometimes you're holding hands with the damn enemy anyway. And so you know ain't nothing getting through. You got to get up off your ass and stop passing the buck to God. Get up off your ass, open your mouth. This fight don't have room for no goddamn cowards and no niggas. God gonna handle it. God's gonna have his day. But right now, I need my day. The same way they tell me about Brittany Bowen's fat, lapidated, cock-sucking, funny bill existing just to be existent without a purpose, murdering bitch ass. And my response, God's going to have his day with Brittany. But right now, Mr. Scott's going to have his. Mr. Scott's going to have his. Because I hate you, Brittany. I know what you did. And I'm coming. I'm coming for your ass. And I'm not going to rest until you are behind bars. One charge for Darion that he may have, that might be him. The other one, that don't fit Darion. That's not him. That's not him. I love you all. Always that you all will continue to share the videos. And if you're able, your donations not only keeps this channel up, it helps us go out and investigate other people's claim when they come to us. When mainstream media won't give them any attention, they come to us. Bills must be paid. We don't charge anybody anything. And so your donations not only keep us on air, it helps us to do what needs to be done to get some justice for those who have been done wrong in this country. So whatever you can give, we would gratefully appreciate that. You pay Xfinity, goddamn it, pay injustice investigations. Me and Spitting Five talked about that the other week. Y'all, and Xfinity really fucking you. You sign up, it's gonna be $125 every month. Your first goddamn bill, $418. But you're gonna pay that shit. I hear you. You're gonna pay that shit. I'm telling you why you're gonna pay that shit, because you cannot be in the fucking house without cable. You'll go fucking crazy. The universe, that remote control shit, them antennas, you ain't with that shit. You want the good shit. And you pay them. It's like y'all holler, man, I ain't gonna, if the gas go up any higher, I ain't gonna buy it. The people in the oil industry know one goddamn thing. You just talking shit, swallowing spit. Because if gas goes up to $10 a gallon, you want to move that motherfucking car, put it in there. You're gonna do it. Help the black people get their shit together. We tell you the truth. Mainstream media gonna lie to you, but you won't believe in. But then what CNN said. Why the fuck are you on my channel if you believe CNN? Why? Wrong goddamn house. Come over to donation shit. I love y'all. Somebody's making me laugh. Cool, we on it. I love y'all. I have nothing but the utmost respect for you. We'll be back. I think tomorrow night. Tomorrow's Thursday. I think it's Thursday. We'll be back tomorrow night, and we have some new developments in the Malia Davis case. Nothing real major, but we want to just share some things with you. And someone else has today agreed to come on board to help us get to the truth and stuff. So for all of you who have done that, who gives us information, you call and you send tips and you send emails and stuff. I gratefully appreciate that, because I know what Brittany Bowens did, and I cannot let her get away with it, because this is not just about Malia Lynn Davis now. It's about every child on planet Earth that you and I have to look out for, because the warning signs are there. But if we don't know what they are, we're going to miss them. But with Malia Lynn Davis, only way you miss that shit, you're a Stevie fucking Wonder or Ray Charles. It's simple as that. I love y'all. SP News, thank you big time. Spitting Five, thank you big time. Spices, thank you big time. Y'all keep doing what you do. Check out their YouTube channels. And when you donate here, go ahead and get them folks some money too. Each one of y'all can give $1 on here right now, and we'll be okay. It's as simple as that. We're here to help. We're not the symptom. We're part of the cure. I'm Al Scott with Injustice Investigations. Remember, I'm not always right, and you are not always wrong. We'll see you sometime tomorrow. Tell the goddamn FBI I said that. Bingo! Fuck the FBI. Fuck the FBI. Fuck them. I'm through.